You're listening to Liquid, free-flowing music to open your mind, with Collins and Mason, in association with my-londontaxi.com.
At this moment, you are now listening to
Collins and Mason.
And they're basically boys that have been separated at birth. One goes on to become a kind of government super spy, and the other one remains a moron.
I hope you realise how lucky you are if you're listening live right now.
Turn it up. Hey, yo, check this out. Are y'all ready for this? Make some noise one time! Live right now, coming through your speakers. Alright, let's get it in.
Getting our revenge on mainstream radio.
Sometimes This is Liquid, Marc Collins and Andy Mason in association with my-londontaxi.com. That was Mayor Hawthorne. Yes, I know. I didn't. I honestly didn't remember who did it. Obviously done originally by the Isley Brothers, and we believe the Average White Band did it at some stage. Mr. Mason is sick note this week. He's cried off. Reckons he's got man flu, which is obviously 10 times worse than any other flu you can get. So I've absconded somebody. I think that's the right word, isn't it? Anyway. No, absconded. That means going away, doesn't it? I've captured someone in the studio. He started doing his tune of the week last week, so we thought, what better opportunity to get Russell into the studio? Hello, Russ.
Hi. Very nervous.
He's very nervous, but don't be nervous, mate. There's nothing to be nervous about. So you did the first Warnsey tune of the week last week. We had, I said to you before off air, I know, we do get entries in, and I don't read them all out because most of them are wrong, and most of them are sent via private message. So I kind of think that people don't want you to know, or don't want the world in general to know that they've actually sent in something. But we do have. I thought what I'd do is to protect the names of the guilty parties. We'll just do first names, we got and you won't believe where these people, the entries come from. It's quite weird. Greg in Chelmsford, which is he's fairly close by. He got it wrong. Katrina. Now Katrina is in West Virginia in the States. She had a go. Wrong. Jenny in Suffolk, didn't narrow it down any more than that, unfortunately, Jenny. Donna in West Lothian up in Scotland, and Stevie J in Carmarthen, all wrong. Kingsley Buchan and yourself were the stalwarts of what we used to call Brownie Points tune, which is now Warnsey's tune of the week. I think Kingsley's found his way to the bottom of a bottle of rum somewhere and has decided that he's not going to play it anymore. And of course you can't take part anymore because it's your competition. Yeah. Anyway, what was last week's tune of the week?
Warnsey's tune of the week for last week was Dave Collins' Good Lovin'. It was quite not until I actually googled it. It was the only song the guy ever released in 1988, so I'm not surprised that it was quite hard to pick up.
Yeah, not surprised no one got it. All right, no, brilliant, 1988. Dave Collins, Good Lovin', no relation, obviously. So this week, Andy's not here, which means we can play a lot more music, Russ, which is good for both of us, because I much prefer playing music than listening to him rabbiting on. Bless him, get well soon. So what I thought we'd do is have a look back over 2016 and some of there's kind of not only the new stuff that came out, but also stuff that, well, myself and Andy and talking to you subsequently yourself as well, where you discovered something that might have come out a few years ago, but you didn't hear it until last year. So it sort of, came to fruition during 2016. So
also there's been a lot of good albums released this year, whether it's remixes of old tunes, either via Joey Negro or alike.
Oh yeah, no, Reflex, there's Lego remixes, there's Opalopo, the list is endless. And funny enough, you saying that, the second track, which was one that really did grab me by the short and curlies, beginning part of 2016. It's an old tune from 1977, and likewise, somebody got hold of it. I'll be honest, I'm not sure who it was, to be honest. Andy would maybe know, but then he knows and then he forgets, so it's irrelevant. But it was this. He got hold of Johnny Guitar Watson, 1977, with Real Mother For You, and remixed and molested it, or as Mr. Mason would say, gave it a little tickle. Although I think this is probably a bit more than a little tickle.
but the price ain't right. Ain't that cold? Be a downside cheaper, just to do it. Started riding a bike. Listen, they're making milk out of powder. Yeah, they are. Got the babies crying. Poor baby, they know what that stuff is. Rent's gone up higher. Yes, it is. Got the parents lying. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. Make you wanna run for cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker.
It's been a long time, I shouldn't have left you without a strong rhyme to step to. Think of how many weeks shows just slept through. Time's up, I'm sorry I kept you thinking of this. You keep repeating your miss. The rhyme from the microphone solo with. So you sit by the radio and on the dial soon. As you hear it, pump up the volume. Dance with the speaker till you hear it blow. Then plug in a headphone, cause here it goes. It's a four-letter word when it's heard to control your body to dance. So, dot text a tempo like a red alert. Reach it to reflex and let it work. When this is playing, you can't get stuck with the steps. So can say, and I'ma still come up with a good swift. Follow the leader, the rhyme will go deaf with the record that was mixed a long time ago. It can be done, but only I can do it. For those that can dance and clap your hands to it. I start to think, and then I sink into the paper like I was in. When I'm writing, I'm trapped in between the line. I skate.
Listen,
when I finish got the rhyme, I got
disco. Throw your troubles away. Dance to the music that the DJ plays. Well, alright. And then the lights come on, yeah, like you knew they would. That's cold. Gone home and face the music that don't sound too good. Ain't that cold? Listen. Lord, it's a real motherfucker. It'll make you wanna run for cover, yeah. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Lord, it's a real motherfucker, yeah. It's a real motherfucker, yeah.
With your mic, the stage is empty. A beat like this might tempt me to go show my rings and my backbone chain. Grab the mic like I'm on so trained, but I wait, cause I've mastered this. Let the others go first so the brothers don't miss. L&E break the sticks. Rhyme can begin when you make the mix. I'll experiment like a scientist. You wanna rhyme? You gotta sign my list. Cause I'm a manifest and bless the mic I'll hold. You want an X? Then you gotta have soul. Cause if you ain't got it, I'ma make an encore. Take the mic, make the people respond for the R. Cause that's the way it'll have to be. If you wanna get on after me, think about it, wait, erase your rhyme. Forget it, and don't waste your time. Cause I'll be in the crowd if you ain't controlling it. Drop the mic, you shouldn't be holding it. This is how it should be done. This style is identical to none. So I'm trying to make it sound like this, but you're getting me. So upset that I'm wet cause you're sweating.
Real motherfucker, yeah.
I drip steam like a microphone theme. Ego to MC is my theme. I get hyped when I hear drum roll. Rock hands on the mic, and you know I got soul. And you know I got soul. And you know I got soul. Why I came to teach those who can't say my name. First of all, I'm the soloist, so get stronger as I get older. Constant elevation, cause expansion. I write my rhyme while I cool in my mansion. The feeling on tape and in the city I test it. Then on the radio the R's requested. You listen to it, the concept might break you. Cause almost anyone can relate to whoever's out of hand, I'ma give them handles. Light them up, blow them out like candles. Or should I just let them know? To give them my hand so they can see how I felt. I'm not bold, just as how I go. My cameras on the mic.
Now it's a real motherfucker. Make you wanna run the cover, yes it will. And if you look, you will discover, yeah. Now it's a real motherfucker, real motherfucker. Get out of here!
This is how it should be done. This is how it should be done. Rock cameras on the mic. This is how it should be done. And with the speaker till you hear it blow. This is how it should be done. This is how it should be done. Get this style.
Too cold.
This is how it should be done. Rock cameras on the mic.
Cold-blooded, cold-blooded, I'm telling you the truth.
And with the speaker till you hear it blow. This is how it should be done.
Give me 3 gallons of low lead.
Follow the leader. And with the speaker till you hear it blow. Rock cameras on the mic. Death with the record. Rock cameras on the mic. Follow the leader. Death with the record. Death with the record. That was mixed a long time ago. This is how it should be done.
This is Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Warnsey. 68 is in the studio with us this week. Johnny Guitar Watson from 1977, the original was done, and then somebody's messed about with it, sort of mixed in a bit of Eric B and Rakim, but that was one of my favourite tunes from the beginning of the year. I know, as I say, the original was done in 77, but the beginning of the year that remix came out, and I actually remembered I did what was the only gig I've done. Well, not only this year, but probably for about 3 years. And I said to Andy, I want to go into I'll do this gig, and I want to play, and I want to play that. So bless him, he done me a few CDs, and that one was top of the pile. And I ended up playing that on a big sound system, and it sounded immense. Brilliant. Johnny Guitar Watson. Russ is here with Tune of the Week. Now, if you're not familiar with Tune of the Week, it used to be called Brownie Points, and it's just something we do for fun. Honestly, there's no prizes. So it's we'll play a track a bit later in the show. You'll know when it is, because obviously we'll tell you. And you have to tell us the artist and the song title. And then there are points up for grabs. Have you decided how many points, Russ? Because now this is your feature. Because we used to have, I remember you claiming you had over 1 million points at one stage, which I think is probably an exaggeration, to say the least.
I think you only put them up for grabs was the week then you thought I wouldn't get it. Unfortunately, it backfired, but you did claim a few back over the next subsequent weeks.
It's quite fun because we say like no Shazamming, no SoundClouding or Soundhounding or whatever it's called, but Russell doesn't. That's the thing that used to get me. It was like he's so good at this, and the amount of times we'd put something out and you'd actually send us a picture of it on your phone. It's on my phone. That's how I know it. So yeah, no, brilliant. But you got one for this week?
Yeah, I've got one for this week, and it's not on Shazam and it's not on Soundhound, so
good luck.
It's a very popular artist though from the 70s, so it'd be
don't give him any clues, Russ.
That's true.
Yeah, no, that's it, leave it there. We'll leave it there. So we're going across tracks that have come out this year or stuff that we've heard this year maybe for the first time. It could have come out in the early 80s or something, but maybe it was the sort of this year was the time that we first heard particular tracks. But this next one is actually brand spanking new. It's out for release right now, and it's a guy called Donovan Blackwood, and the track is called Never Gonna Let You Go. So it's available on iTunes as we speak. Donovan Blackwood, Never Gonna Let You Go. Go buy it, it's a good track.
getting crazy, but I've got something on my mind. Don't wanna eat, and I just can't sleep no more since you came into my life. It's plain to see you and me were meant to be, and when we go on and on together, baby, you know I need you endlessly, and all I see is you forever. Never gonna let you go. Never felt like this before. No. Let my love it show. Gonna let it show. Never gonna let you go. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs someone. Someone special who can bring. Someone who can bring so much joy you can never dream of. But that is what you gave to me. Now you are here. There's no fear. You dry my tears. And you know I will always be there for you. So stay with me, and I will keep your heart with me forever. I promise you that I am gonna do whatever it takes to keep this love alive, no matter how long. Keep us strong, and I won't stop loving. Oh, never gonna let you go. And no, never gonna let you go. I've never felt like this before. You gotta hold on. Let's go round again now, baby. I've never felt like this before. You know, gonna let it show. Hold on. Never. I never felt like this before. I've never felt like this before.
This is Liquid, Mark Collins, Andy Mason, and Warnsey, 68 in the studio this week. Just on New Year's Eve show. It's wherever you're going tonight. I hope you have a good time. I'm sure you will. Are you? Because Russ is also a black cab driver like myself. So will you be working New Year's Eve?
No.
I'm not going to ask why. I might do it. You know, I've never done it before. I've never worked on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I have done it. I think for the last 3 years I've not. Mainly through traffic.
Oh yeah, because they just shut most of London.
Yeah, you
don't
just basically the whole of central London is just blocked, and
you can't get anywhere.
Yeah, you just can't get anywhere. I mean, people are quite understanding. They know you. You can get them as close as you can, but you know, with as well as I do, all the restrictions now. It's just a gridlock in London now.
No, they basically closed most of the bridges, don't they? Like right the way across, and the embankment's shut. And,
right through,
since they put
right
a cycle
through to Blackfriars Bridge, everywhere's just shut.
Well, I'll give it a go. I'll be out there for about an hour, I reckon, Russ, before I go. Yeah, I've had enough of this. I'm going home. Anyway, brilliant track. That was Donovan Blackwood, Richard Blackwood's brother, maybe. I don't know. Never Gonna Let You Go, and that is out now, released on Disco Soul Gold Records, which is a brilliant label. Have a look at their website, DSG Records. A lot of the stuff we play on the show comes from them, mainly because it's free, has to be said. But no, we do buy stuff and download it. But But there is some brilliant tracks. In fact, quite a few of the tracks we're going to play this afternoon came out on DSG. The next one, though, I know is one of your sort of faves as well. We, again, happened upon this sort of early part of the year. And another kind of spin-off of this. This is Mr. Bird featuring Greg Blackman. And Greg's got a Facebook account, Greg Blackman, and I implore you, read his feed. It's funny. He goes off on rants, and he looks like a nightclub bouncer for a start. And his voice doesn't, you would not think that he looks like a big burly bloke. But anyway, but his Facebook, he just goes off on rants, on tangents about all sorts of stuff, and I just find it quite funny. But this came out early part of the year. It was Mr. Bird featuring Greg Blackman, and it's called Over Again, and I just love it. Have a listen to this.
We try so hard, but there's still nothing left. Try so hard, but all we got is regrets. Oh no, do we still have the strength to keep on doing it? Over and over and over again. Over and over again. Sends your trials, over and over again, enough pain to drive you wild. Well, we talk so much, but there's no conversation. Well, I never thought I'd be in this situation, and it's killing me to wonder what's going on. Over and over and I'm wondering again, yes I do. Over and over again, Lord. Over and over and over. So over and over. We'll switch it up for y'all. Listen to me. Over and over and over again. Over and over again. Listen to me. Over and over and over again. This is for Charming, see? Hush, little mama, don't you say a word. Dad is gonna buy you some chooonz by Mr. Bird. Hush, little mama, don't you tell no lie. Dad is gonna bring you some chooonz into your life. Hush, little baby, don't you say a word. Dad is gonna buy you some chooonz by Mr. Bird. Oh, hush, little baby, no, don't you cry. Dad is gonna bring some music in your life. Into your life.
This is Liquid. Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Warnsey in the studio with you in association with my-londontaxi.com. That is Mr. Bird featuring Greg Blackman. The track is called Over Again. Came out earlier in the year, but actually, well, that's when we heard it. It actually came out in 2014. It's on an album called Lo-Fi Classics, but the first time I heard that was this year, and this is what we're kind of doing, if you kind of get the drift of it. So it may not have been released this year, but it was the first time that we kind of come across stuff. If you can remember, Russ, when was the first time you kind of remember an inkling to get into kind of soul music, or did you even know it was soul music at the time?
Yeah, it was. I used to do a lot of swimming when I was younger, and a lot of the kids that was sort of a bit older than me got me influence from them, and they used to sort of give me a list of records to go and buy each week from the age of about 9-10.
Right, okay.
99 pence each. I'm not sure how much pocket money I used to get, but I mean, I managed to sort of buy quite a few records. And then within a year or two, listening to a lot of the pirate radio stations on a Saturday and Sunday, I sort of really got drawn into the music.
Oh, like Horizon and JFM,
Invicta.
Yeah, right. Solar was a pirate back then as well.
All of them types of stations, and like I said, looking back at some of the songs I've got on vinyl, thinking, why was I buying that at 12 or 13? Like, for instance, as sadly he passed away on Boxing Day, Alphonse Mouzon.
Oh, yeah.
I've got that album, By All Means.
We'll play a track of his. I think we should play a track of his. Yep. Yeah, sadly passed away on Boxing Day.
Yeah, that one's a bit too long, 13 and a half minutes.
We'll cut that short. Our viewers are used to us cutting things short. Normally because Andy's talking too much, but yeah.
But yeah, no. So and then all through the 80s, I was buying loads of vinyl, and yeah, I've just loved the music ever since, and still enjoy tracking down and listening to new stuff. Which, as we know from your show, that it's still abundant out there.
It's amazing, to be honest with you, because there was a stage, I would say probably, I don't know, maybe early 2000s where, or maybe a bit before that, sort of late 90s, where I thought that it kind of just disappeared a bit, and with the sort of insurgence of more R&B stuff, like Mary J. Blige and 112 and Montel Jordan, all that sort of stuff, and the kind of soul stuff had taken a little bit of a back seat. But over the last 10 years at least, it's just it's an abundance, like you say. I don't know, and I know it's quite a serious question, which I have asked certain artists about, but it's how do they make money out of it anymore?
Well,
because there aren't the record shops around that there used to be. I mean, I used to work at Rhythm and Bass Records in Barking, and our turnover was massive, and all of a sudden the download thing came about, and a lot of the record shops just completely disappeared. And so people go, surely they only offer downloads. But I was talking to, as you know, as a listener to the show, regular listener to the show, have I mentioned before that I know Tony Monroe? I think I probably have.
Yeah, several times every show.
But it's handy knowing people like Tony, because I get to have conversations with him about this kind of stuff, and I said to him, how do you make money out of it? And he said, well, you do make some money out of downloads, but you have to have a colossal amount of downloads to be able to do that, which an artist such as some of the soul artists that we play just don't have. But he said where they make their money, really and truthfully these days, and what enables him to keep going is live, live stuff. I mean, at the moment, he's off on his way to Jakarta today. For New Year's Eve. We're recording the show on what day is it? Thursday. We're recording the show on Thursday this week, and he's flying out to Jakarta this morning. So for New Year's Eve out there in Indonesia, and he said, without that, he probably would have to go and drive the Ocado van or something. But which I think would suit him, if I'm being honest. Anyway, another artist which came to prominence this year with us anyway was a young lady called Judith Hill. And I love this because it kind of it's weird. We were just saying that even new music these days, you do struggle to sometimes, if you listen to it, you wouldn't know whether it was released this week or 20 years ago. So, and this is kind of one of those. It almost goes back to like 60s, 70s kind of stuff. But Judith Hill, this is Jamming in the Basement.
Don't need no password. I don't need no cash. We got that good juice, so let's make it last. We better call up the baby. He got the magic stuff. When we get it, I'm going.
This is Liquid. Marc Collins, Andy Mason, Russell Warns in the studio with my-londontaxi.com. Here on Liquid. That was Judith Hill, Jamming in the Basement. It's, again, a new name to me for this year. She may have had stuff out before that, but to be honest with you, I haven't really I haven't done any research. But that was new to me this year. I love that kind of old swingy. It's very, very similar to like the new. What's that new stuff? October.London. I like some of the beats on that brand new album, which is really.
And it's also like the other tune from a little while ago, The Suffers.
Oh yeah, The Suffers. We'll try and squeeze that in as well. And like old groups that as I say, you kind of forgot about until fairly recently. One, and I was again, I'm not name dropping honestly, but I did a show on Solar Radio on Tuesday afternoon, just covering in for John Osborne, and June Furlong, the presenter that was on after me, she had the Pockets come in as special guests on her show right at the beginning, so I got to meet Greg and Gary from the Pockets, which was really nice. But again, old stuff, but it's only kind of come to my attention fairly recently in this year, you know, which is always good.
I think there was also one remix with Love by Joey Negro.
The Joey Negro one, yes, that's it. In fact, we'll play it off of there because that was an album, that came about. No, it's great, especially Joey Negro. I think that whole kind of concept that he has of getting older tunes, which you may not have even heard of, and then sticking them on an album like the Remix with Love series, and it kind of refreshes the whole, because they're coming over here doing a concert. I think they're at the Brooklyn Bowl on the 6th of January with Breakwater, another group that, disappeared into the echelons of time. I think they were stacking shelves in Sainsbury's, but they've sort of all got back together and they're doing concerts now, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
That's another one of our favourites at the minute, isn't it? Back in Love by Breakwater, then
the
new track.
Well, they've got... it's a new EP. I think it's called Gift of Love. Is actually the new single, but yeah, Back in Love is actually the track I prefer off the EP, to be honest. And I think you probably feel the same. A question I love asking guests when they come in, especially when they're kind of into the music, into the soul scene. Clubs that you used to go to when you was a bit younger, Russ, do you remember sort of where and when and who and what?
Coming from the proper side of the water as I do, just mainly a lot of the clubs from South London, to be honest.
Oh, that hurt. It's like a dagger to the heart. See, and people say cabs don't go south of the river. Most of the cab drivers I know live south of the river. They would love to go south of the river.
Anyway. My better half, though, she was in all the clubs, like the Wag Club, which also they released a great album a lot of earlier on this year, featuring a lot of the songs from the Wag Club.
There was somewhere I never went,
Yeah, I went there a couple of times. Great music.
Yeah, I can imagine. It was like live stuff there, wasn't there? The Wag.
I believe there was, yeah. There was no one live when I went there, but it was.
They did used to do it. Yeah.
It was a great music, and that's a great album as well. If you never got that from this year.
No, I didn't. I remember you mentioned it to me, but you mentioned so many things to me, I can't actually remember.
Yeah, I think it was compiled by Chris Sullivan. Right, okay. A brief history of the Wag Club. Complete mixture of songs on now, which I played a couple earlier, which. From the Humpty Dance to
like it goes right across
from
the
Life
board
on
as well,
Mars,
doesn't it? Yeah, right across the board. Anywhere else? Remember?
No, like I said, Bonboni, a lot of the clubs, Sinatra's, where I probably see you without knowing it.
So I was resident there. Sinatra's in Croydon.
Just a lot of the sort of pubby clubs in Norbury and
around that area,
Catford, and like I said, so.
Yeah, right, cool. No, that's all right. It's because I think the thing was, back then as well, it was such an underground thing that it was like you either happened upon it by chance or you had to be kind of so into it. So you got like, I don't know, Blues and Soul magazine or something, and you might have seen an advert for a club night or, I mean, I honestly, I can't remember. I think it was just like a peer pressure thing, not peer pressure, but as such. But one of my mates said, like, apparently, he'd heard somewhere that there was this club in Canvey Island that we really should go to. Called the Lacy Lady, and that was me hooked. You know, like we went there, and for us it was like, you know, it was almost like a weekend away, day out thing, because it was so far away from where we lived. But you know, it was like I remember we took 3 cars down there. I can even tell you what the cars were, anyway, Hillman Avenger. Do you remember those?
Before my time, mate.
Yeah, right, okay. Anyway, but yeah, we drove down to the Lacy Lady at Canvey Island, and Chris Hill was there, and Snowboy, I think Gary Dennis, I don't know, the name sort of rings a bell. Maybe I've never forgiven him for taking my records off me. But anyway, and that was it. I was hooked, you know, like, and then I would stage 3 in Laysdown, and then it all went on, and, you know, my whole kind of DJing thing, which I was doing then. I was just doing, like, you know, parties for people and stuff like that. But then the whole kind of club thing opened up for me, and I thought, blimey, you know, like, I want to play these records to people. So, and I ended up in Sinatra's, you know, from that very thing. Because back then it was like the popular side of music that you were playing happened to be like on that soul-y side of things. So it just sort of one rolled into another. But the real kind of proper soul stuff, like I was watching a video from the Royalty in Southgate, and I only went there one time, and I was a bit too drunk to remember most things about it, to be honest. But again, that was all down to, you know, Chris Hill and Sean French, the guys that used to do this, the gold mine at Canvey Island. So, and it just sort of went around, and then it was Caister Soul Weekender came out of that, and so forth and so on. And then I sobered up in about 1987. But anyway, let's get more tracks. This guy's been around for a little while, but it was only this year that it kind of came to fruition. And the first thing I remember saying to Andy about this was, my God, he sounds like Luther Vandross.
Your sweet loving, baby, bring it home to me, and I'll
is Liquid. Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Ward's in the studio here with my-londontaxi.com. That's Mark Staggers, the original mix of Bring It Home. As I say, he kind of came out to fruition, for us anyway, in 2016. I think he's been around for a little while, but it just so happened that... we only heard of him during this year, and that's what this show is all about. Russell's Warnsey's Tune of the Week will be with us, back with us towards the end of the show. He's just come. He's right, Russ. You right there, mate? He's just been at the little boy's room. That's right. I didn't tell anyone that, Russ. You're right. Warnsey's Tune of the Week will be with us a bit later on in the show. But carrying on with the stuff that we only just heard during 2016, the next track is Johnny Britt. But this is so clever. Johnny Britt, he's done this thing. It's called Marvin and Miles, and there's two different mixes of it. And if I'm being honest, I can't remember which particular mix this is, but we'll give it a spin, and I'm sure we'll find out. But basically, it's a tribute to Marvin Gaye and Miles Davis.
This is when Marvin meets Miles,
and this is out now, believe it or not.
This is when Marvin meets Miles. This is when Marvin meets Miles. This is a song of a man that would change the scene with the sound of his horn. His name was Miles Davis. He would go down in history, the way he would play, the way he would play, the way he would play, the way he would play. This is when Marvin meets Miles. 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 Ooh. He came to share his music with people all over the world. Lord have mercy. He could see the future for healing this land. Ooh, the way he would sing, ooh, mercy, mercy, mercy. The way he would sing, ooh, come on people. The way he would sing, my brother, my sister. The way he would sing, ooh, This is when Marvin meets Miles. When Marvin meets Miles. Yeah, yeah. This is when Marvin meets Miles. When Marvin meets Miles. Ooh. This is when Marvin meets Miles. When Marvin meets Miles. Yeah, yeah. This is when Marvin meets Miles. Come on, people. Woo. Come on, won't you? La, 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 la. This is when Marvin meets Miles. When Marvin meets Miles, yeah. This is when Marvin meets Miles. When Marvin meets Miles. Ooh. This is when Marvin meets Miles. When Marvin meets Miles, David. This is when Marvin meets Miles. Yeah. This is when Marvin meets Miles. When Marvin meets Miles, yeah. This is when Marvin meets Miles. I want the world to know. This is when Marvin meets Miles.
You're listening to Liquid. Marc Collins, Andy Mason, and Russell Warnes in the studio. Although Andy is he's off sick this week. He's sick note. All I got was a text off him saying "man flu, sorry." But knowing Andy the way I do, you can imagine he exaggerates most things, Russ. So Andy not just got a cold of some description. Andy is almost dead.
Times 10.
At least times 10. But he's like he does swing the lead a bit, and I bet he's got the current Mrs. Mason running around like after him with I need some soup, give me soup. That would be terrible. Ill. I would not like to be in the same place as him. Anyway, going through some of the stuff from this year, and also stuff that we've heard, which is from the past, but we may not have heard it until this year. Have you got any sort of favourites that came out this year, Russ? Well, new stuff, or even stuff that just because you hadn't heard it before?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's lots of good new stuff. I mean, we've got the October-London album, Colourblind, which as soon as I heard that, I just thought,
Snoop Doggy Dogg presents.
Yeah. And also, he's been making himself busy this year. I mean, he was also involved with the De La Soul song, Pain.
Yeah, Snoop has. So he's been doing. I'm sure he's been doing. He must have been doing some production work as well. I can't remember. Does he? I'm sure he produces stuff as well.
I think he was the producer on both of those albums. Or
so that's how it comes about.
Yep,
that Snoop Doggy Dogg.
We've got Faith Evans also features on that album, Colourblind.
Yeah, we'll play that track a bit later actually, because it is a blinding track.
And if you ain't got it, it was. I know it was only $4.99 when I bought it on iTunes.
Was, yeah. And maybe because it's the new year, it might even be cheaper than that now. Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to have a look.
Treat yourself.
Yeah, it should have been in your Christmas stocking. Come on, let's be honest. I said the 2016 Soul Togetherness came out back part.
Always a good album.
Brilliant album. But they've brought out a luxury soul one as well now.
Yep.
And I got it for the current Mrs. Collins for Christmas, and a couple of other little bits and pieces. And before we went to do the show, I thought, I'll just nick that. No, that's in the car, that already. So, and she'd gone out. So so I haven't got that with me. It's a bit of a shame. Anyway, we'll be back with more stuff, and of course, don't forget, Warnsey's Tune of the Week will be on as well in the second part of the show. We'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Taxi! Do you need to get to or from any of London's airports with the minimum amount of fuss or bother? Then you need my-londontaxi.com. With very competitive prices, smart taxis and drivers, my-londontaxi.com is the stress-free way to go. All of our drivers have had the most stringent criminal records and background checks and have all passed the world-famous Knowledge of London test. You won't have to tell them which way to go. All of our taxis are fully licensed, insured and wheelchair accessible, and you can choose from the 6-seater Mercedes Vito taxi or London's iconic traditional black cab. my-londontaxi.com can also supply taxis for weddings, tours and corporate events, with full account facilities available. For further information, please visit my-londontaxi.com.
Taxi! You're listening to Liquid, free-flowing music to open your mind, with Collins and Mason, in association with my-londontaxi.com.
and B's. We all have our needs, and mine are needing you. So like Jack and Jill, let's climb that hill. We already know what to do. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. Know there's something funny when I don't need money. Your love's enough for me, and no pretty face could ever take your place. It's you I need to see. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love. I need your love tonight. Yeah, I need your love. I need your love, love tonight. I need your love. You're like sugar. You're like sugar and spice. Like a piece of candy. Ooh, how dandy. Hey, 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 hey. You're so sweet to me. I need your love. No, we all need sunshine. I need your love.
This is Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Wards here in the studio with my-londontaxi.com. Andy Mason cried off sick this week, New Year's Eve. I think he's just made an excuse so he can duck off and go to a party and not tell me about it. That's just my personal opinion, but anyway. Sergeant Tucker featuring Dry as a Bone, I Need Your Love. That came out, well, it was just a couple of months back, actually, I think. Maybe 2 or 3 months ago. But Russell's in the studio with us this week. As you know, Russell started doing Warnsey's Tune of the Week last week, and I thought it'd be a nice idea to get him into the studio so he can see what we do. Because we're not going to make you come in here every week, Russ. It's a bit of a trek for you anyway, isn't it?
Only 90 minutes around the M25 on a clear day.
On a clear day. Anyway, so we're just going through stuff that has kind of we either got released in 2016 or something that maybe might be an old track that got remixed and so sort of brought to the fore again in 2016. And the next one actually is a bit like that. George Duke did a track called Say You Will, and a guy called the Reverend P, who features quite a bit in the show, actually. We do play quite a lot of his remixes. He did an album in 2016 called Reverend P Edits 3, and this was one of the tracks off it, and it's brilliant. The thing I like about Reverend P is he doesn't completely change the track, he just tweaks it a little bit. Or as Andy says, he just gives it a little bit of a tickle.
Dusts it off.
That's just Andy being a pervert, though, to be honest with you. This is it. George Duke, Say You Will.
Say that you
This is Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Warnsey in the studio here with my-londontaxi.com. That is brilliant. His work, the Reverend P, on his edits, he does a lot of Motown stuff, but that's George Duke's Say You Will. Reverend P, Edits 3, the album was called, came out in 2016, and he does some brilliant work. We play a lot of his remixes, and there's another one actually. There's what can just come to the fore at the end of this year. The Lego remixes. I don't know anything about. Well, obviously I've played with Lego a few times, but I've never been to Legoland. You have in small ones. I dare say you have.
I've been at least 200 times, courtesy of a Merlin pass.
Marvellous. But yeah, there's somebody called Lego who's doing lots of remixes at the moment. So I'll see if we can find one. I'm sure we can before the end of the show. We were just saying actually, as the sort of show's gone on, we keep writing stuff down. And there's already about 4 tracks that we missed out of the first hour. We're trying to squeeze in, but then you find something else. You go, I've got to play that. Got to play that. Got to play that. So, like I said, I think the onus being on the fact that it's stuff that we, because Andy's not here. More music. Let's talk. So don't forget, Warnsey's Tune of the Week is on the way. But up next, this is Big Lee Dower, and this was a track that came out on Soul Togetherness 2016. No one had, well, I'd certainly never heard of it before. I know it came out before that, like a lot of years before that, but there's kind of 2 in a row which sort of have the same attributes. But this is Big Lee Dow. It's Big Lee Dow and the Cannibals and What Have I Done Wrong, featuring Maxine Mostyn.
Sitting here in my lonely room, I'm filled with misery and gloom. Life has lost all its glitter since you said that we were through. All my dreams have turned to ashes just at the thought of losing you. I know that I'm not perfect, and I'm far from being right. Show me where I went wrong, baby. Be my guiding light. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong. I know that I'm not perfect, and I'm far from being right. Show me where I went wrong, baby. Be my guiding light. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong. Sitting here in my lonely room, I'm filled with misery and gloom. Oh, I wonder how long I'll have to cry before you return to my side. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, what I've done wrong, baby. Please tell me what I've done wrong. Please tell me what I've done
This is Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Warns in the studio at my-londontaxi.com. What I Done Wrong, Big Lee Dow on the Cannonballs, came out on Soul Togetherness 2016, which is out on expansions, and if you haven't got the album, just go and get it. It should have been in your Christmas stocking. We've been telling you about it for ages. Come on now. But What I Done Wrong, I honestly don't know much about that track. I don't know when it came out. I don't know originally, 'cause it's not a new thing. It's, you know.
I think reading on the back of Soul Togetherness from memory, I think it was 76.
76, right, okay.
Could be wrong.
But it's funny, isn't it? And this is what the whole point of this kind of the show kind of getting towards that, where it's an old track, but I didn't hear this until, well, probably 2 months ago. And, you know, and the next one actually is exactly the same. This has appeared out of nowhere, Russ. And I think what it is, you know, like, I think it's a lot to do with, you know, like the old Northern Soul fellas used to go over to the States and sort of raid record shops looking for stuff that they'd not sort of heard or seen before. And I think this is a case of this. This is what's going on. So there's a few tracks that sort of come up like that, like Big Lee Dow, and like this next one. This is Arnold Blair, the next track. Now, this first came to light in 1975, but as far as I'm aware, it never got released. It was a demo of some description. And the funny thing is, although it's Arnold Blair, the track's called Finally Made It Home, it really sounds like it could be Aretha Franklin. I don't know. The jury is still out, but you have a listen and you make your own minds up.
To give you my heart, my soul, and my mind, girl. This heart and soul's been shattered in a million pieces, up and down the line. Ooh, but I knew that I'd need somebody soon, and you reveal that truth to me, babe. That you share your love with me. Don't you see, because I'll find me home. Neither one of us want to ever say goodbye. We didn't want to be alone. No, not alone. No, not alone. Ooh. Baby, I'm back where I belong. Yes, I am. Yeah. Don't you see, because I find me home. Neither one of us want to ever say goodbye. We didn't want to be
This is Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Warnsey here in the studio along with my-londontaxi.com. Although Andy's cried off his sick note this week, so he's got man flu, which obviously means he's very close to death. Anyway, finally made it home. That's Arnold Blair. I've just done a quick Google on it, and I reckon that's exactly what I was saying, Russ. I think, to be honest, somebody's gone to the States and found this. Brought it back, and they've done some repressings because it says released November 2016. So, but it's obviously not. You know, I've found somewhere else that it said the original was pressed in 1975. So I reckon, again, it's one of those lost, never got released demo things. You know, just maybe a few hundred or even as little as 10 copies got pressed. And somebody's found it and they've repressed it. But you can get the repressed 7-inch for as little as £15.36 on Discogs.
It would look good on the wall.
Yeah, because I've got nothing to play it on. But I do own one 7-inch. I don't know where it is, but it's here somewhere. I should put it on the wall, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, Arnold Blair finally made it home. I think that's going to be quite a big track in soul clubs, and I bet you hear it. If you're out at a soul club New Year's Eve, I bet you hear that. Something else which, again, this band, and I said I did a show on Solar Radio last Tuesday, back on there next Tuesday as well, Tuesday the 3rd, Solar Radio, through till 6 in the afternoon, if you fancy having a listen. I met two of the fellas from the Pockets, Greg and Gary from the Pockets, and I probably shouldn't say this, but they were having a sort of private conversation with June Furlong, who was the presenter that was on after me, and she was saying that they were worried. They're doing a gig on the 6th of January at the Brooklyn Bowl down at the O2 in Greenwich, along with Breakwater, and she said, "Oh, you'll be amazed. You know, the crowd will be there. They'll all be singing along." And this Greg, he said they'll be singing along, and she said, "Oh yeah, no, they know all the words to the song, all the Soul Posse." He's like, "You kidding me?" And she was like, No. Like, since, you know, Joey Negro took this song and put it on this album, and everyone's been playing it, and everyone knows it. And I think, as much as I didn't find out, but I really think that they'd kind of almost disappeared off the face of the earth. And then all of a sudden, the song gets a resurgence. And these artists, you know, from days gone by are making a resurgence themselves. And hopefully earning a few quid out of it. I'd like to think that they were, because... but it's brilliant. I love it. Anyway, Joey Negro got hold of it, and he stuck it on. It was Joey Negro's Remix with Love Volume 2, I think this came out on. But this is The Pockets and Come Go With Me. Brilliant track, it really is. So if you want to see them, The Pockets and Breakwater are on at the Brooklyn Bowl at the O2 Arena in Greenwich, North Greenwich, and it's on the 6th of January. They're also doing, I think, the Blackpool Soul Weekender as well. So if you're heading up there to the Hilton in Blackpool, they'll be on there as well live. And having met two of them the other day, they're really nice fellas, and they look a little bit rabbit caught in the headlights at the moment. Good luck to you fellas.
It's real sunshine and no cloudy days. All kinds of people can express their ways. Everybody, come and go with me. Come and go with me. Everybody, come and go with me. Come on, walk with me. Everybody, come and go with me. Come and go with me.
This is Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Warnsey here in the studio, although Andy's cried off this week, sick note. That is The Pockets, Come Go With Me. Joey Negro's remix of that, it was on Remix with Love Volume 2, the album. And like I say, it's kind of it's a whole upsurge in... for them anyway, and people going out buying their old albums and all that sort of stuff. Like I said, they were, when I saw them the other day, and they were like rabbits caught in the headlights, Russ. It was quite weird, to be honest. Like they didn't know what was happening quite, it was quite funny. But no, it's brilliant though, isn't it? Who else was like that? There was somebody else like that. Was it Charles Wilson? I'm sorry, I may have this wrong, but I'm sure it was Charles Wilson. He was like almost a down and out or a tramp, and somebody found one of his tracks, like an old Northern Soul track, and sort of they started playing it at Soul Weekenders, and somebody went and found him, and he had this whole kind of resurgence of career for about a year, which was nice. It sort of took him back off the street, which was because I'm sure he came from Detroit or somewhere, and like the motor industry had gone south for the winter, and it was lots of poverty around, and he just got caught up in that, and his record career never really went anywhere, and yeah, somebody found the record, up it comes. So I love it. I love all this kind of stuff.
Well, that whole album, there's another 30 tracks on there that are all just of that calibre as well.
Oh, Joey Negro stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Well, and that's that was number 2 in the series. Because I honestly, I didn't even know there was a number 1. Pardon the expression, and and all of them are. Dave Lee, his name is. All right, Dave. He does listen to the show, and when he's got time, every single one. Joey Negro, the remixes, just go and buy them. This is going to cost someone a fortune. This show, the amount of stuff we're going through, and yourself, I noticed, writing things down. Oh, have I got this? I might have to go and get this. Anyway, don't forget, Warnsey's Tune of the Week is up and coming, and we found it because he'd sent it to me and I'd lost it. But anyway, I found it. So that's still to come. But whilst we're on the subject of the Pockets, like I said, they're in concert with Breakwater at the Brooklyn Bowl on the 6th of January down at the O2 in Greenwich. So we've got to play Breakwater, really, haven't we? Gift of Love is the name of the 3-track EP. Gift of Love itself is the new single, which is brilliant, but we just prefer this. Sorry. It's just the way it is.
I just couldn't find a way.
Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Warns here in the studio with us, along with my-londontaxi.com. That is Breakwater, Back in Love. It's taken from the 3-track EP, which is called Gift of Love, and it is actually Gift of Love that is their new single, which is brilliant. And like I said, I know, you're probably bored of it already, but I know you're going to go out tonight, New Year's Eve, you're going to forget about stuff. Get your tickets now, because there are still some left. Brooklyn Bowl, it's at the O2 in North Greenwich, and you've got Breakwater and the Pockets playing together. And I think they've got some pretty tasty DJs playing as well when the bands are not on. So doing the tea break. But well worth the ticket price. Go and see them. I think they're just going to get blown away. Actually, both bands, to be honest, Russ. Because again, going back over this whole thing about their resurgence, and I was saying earlier, I heard an interview with one of the guys from Breakwater, and he said he came over here on holiday about 25 years ago. And he was amazed. He heard "Say You Love Me, Girl" being played on the radio, and he couldn't believe that people were still playing the track. And we were saying that they tend to get bigger followings over here, these type of bands, than they do in the States. And even Frankie Beverly and Maze was another one. I remember Colin Bigger, DJ Bigger, saying he had a conversation with Frankie Beverly. They did a gig at the Hippodrome in Leicester Square together, and Frankie said, like, they get big audiences and that in the States. He said, but over here, like they sing the words to the songs, which doesn't happen in the States so much. So, which is brilliant. Anyway, Warnsey's tune of the week is on the way. We can't tell you what it is because that'd be breaking the rules. But it's a good one, though, isn't it?
Did you know it, Mark?
Did I know
the tune?
No.
That's good.
But you're asking the wrong person. I forgot what I did yesterday, mate, let alone what tunes are out. Somebody we have to play, and simply because this guy is an amazing remixer, he should do a lot more than he actually does. But there's a young lady called Simply Whitney who came around in 2016 as well. She was a backing singer for apparently Simply Red. And obviously somebody picked out the fact that she's probably a little bit more talented than the other backing singers. And she's got an album out, and a lot of the stuff has been remixed on there, but some of the best stuff that has been remixed, and I think there's a remix album, it's either out at the moment or it's going to be coming out, and most of the mixes will be on it. But Simply Whitney, she done a track called The Best, and Colin Watson remixed it from up there in the northeast. Why, Cole?
In the heat of the night, soft, warm and tender.
This is Liquid. Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Warns in the studio with my-londontaxi.com. That is Simply Whitney. The track is called The Best, and that's the Colin Watson remix. We talked to Colin quite a bit, actually, and because some of the stuff he does is just quite brilliant. There's a few remixes that have kind of emerged over the last year or two. Colin Watson being one. Nigel Lewis does some great mixes. I love that kind of. He adds that sort of Philly bit to it, Russ, which is like the sound of Philadelphia. I don't know. He's kind of got that. Colin Watson is a drummer by trade, and you can kind of tell that
with the bass line,
with the bass and the drums. Yeah, like sticks out quite a bit. But yeah, keep it coming, Cole. More stuff, please. Thanks very much. And I think he gave us that as an exclusive, if I remember right. I know they're putting it on a sort of remix compilation that he'd done, but I'm sure that was what he was telling me, that we had the exclusive on it because they weren't going to release it, which is very nice of him. Thanks, Cole. Anyway, as you can tell, we're just going through. It's New Year's Eve, and we're just going back over 2016. Some of the sort of favourites, the new stuff that came out, and also some old artists that have sort of resurged through various remixes or just in the lost and found bucket, and somebody's found them. But it is now time, ladies and gentlemen. It's Warnsey's Tune of the Week. I'm going to hand you over to Mr. Russell Warns.
Hi, this is Russell Warns at Warnsey68 on Twitter. Last These Two Idiots have got a proper feature on their show. It's called Warnsey's Tune of the Week. There's points up for grabs for the title and artist of the song. Remember, no sound hounding or shazamming. Good luck, it's just for fun.
All I wanna do is make it with you. Eyes meet mine across the floor. I want you more. I hope my feelings show. Tension in the atmosphere as you come near, and suddenly we're dancing slow as stars explode. I'll take you home tonight, my love. Can't wait. Loving you as good as looking at you. Woo. And all I wanna do is make it with you.
This is Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason, Russell Warnsey here with my-londontaxi.com. That is this week's Warnsey's Tune of the Week. We need to know the artist and the song title. There are no points, no prizes up for grabs. It's just for fun, but there are points available, and they will be awarded by Russ himself when he's made up a formula. He's going to get
this week only. We'll give a bonus point if they get the year as well.
Oh. Bonus point on the year. See, look. Various ways to contact the show. As you know, the email address is collinsandmason@live.co.uk. We also have a Twitter account and a Facebook account, which is Collins Mason or Mason Collins, whichever way around. You type it in, it comes up anyway. And you can follow us and then private message us or DM or just mention us, and that's what will happen. That will happen. We got, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually got 6 wrong answers this week, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. I was just about to say who it was, but it's quite hard because that's my job. Tell the people what the stuff is. Anyway, Russ, we've got time for one more, and I've vetoed you on the last track. No, we both agreed. Again, a resurgence of an artist that's been around for a while, Autumn McLean. Brand new single that has just come out, literally just come out. It's a fantastic track as well. It's called Bring Me Up, and I just have to say thank you very much for coming in. I know you was a bit nervous, but there's nothing to worry about, was it?
No, it's been great fun.
See, there you go. Autumn McLean, brand new for 2016, or at least the end of it. I would imagine this will go into 2017 as well. Tune. This is Liquid, Marc Collins, Andy Mason and Russell Wards in the studio with my-londontaxi.com. That is Alton McLean, the brand new single. It's called Your Love Is All I Need, and it is released now, I believe, but I'm sure that will take us into 2017 without much of a problem. Russell Wards, thank you very much for coming. I know it was a long journey for you to get here, and I do appreciate you coming around, especially as Andy blew it out today, which was a bit unexpected first thing this morning, but let's hope he gets better, but not too quickly. I'd like to know that he stayed indoors on New Year's Eve and didn't go anywhere.
To get out of buying a drink, maybe.
Probably, yeah. Anyway, I sincerely hope you can make it again, and especially when Andy's here, because he is good fun, the old fella, having him around. But don't forget Warnsey's Tune of the Week. We've played it already. You'll have to rewind the podcast if you want to, if you missed it. But we need the song title and the artist, and there is a bonus point up for grabs this week if you can give us the year. Is that right? Yes. Marvellous. Right, we'll see you next week when it will be 2017. Have a great New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.